The first light of dawn crept softly through the silk curtains, casting a pale golden glow across the pink and lavender walls of Ini's bedroom. Tay was still on the floor, half sitting, half leaning, back against the side of her bed. His black shirt was wrinkled, sleeves rolled up from the night before. His gun holster sat discarded beside him, and his head was tilted ever so slightly. One hand still loosely holding Yuna's. Peaceful. Vulnerable, even. Which, in Ini's mind, made it the perfect time to strike. She opened one eye slowly, confirming what she'd already guessed. Her Tay, the terrifying, cold, Mafia overlord. Who had made grown men wet themselves, was asleep. She grinned, carefully slipping her hand free. She leaned forward and poked his cheek. No response. Ynie. Tay. She whispered. Nothing. She poked again. Ini. Kim Tae-young. His brows twitched. Ini. Sir, wake up. There's a code red emergency. We're out of strawberry milk. She sequel. One eye opened. Deadpan. Glowing faintly gold in the morning sun. Ynie. You're already awake, aren't you? She giggled. Taeyang. I was trying to pretend I was dead. He muttered. Taeyang. Didn't work. Ynie. Nope. She sat up and beamed. Closing parenthesis. Ynie. You're stuck with me. Thyung stretched slowly, cracking his neck, still half in a daze. Thyung. You feeling okay? His voice is soft. Ini. Slept like a royal potato, thanks for staying. She leaned her head against his shoulder. Closing parenthesis. Ynie. Did you watch me all night? She looked at him with doe innocent eyes. Closing parenthesis. Taeyang. Had to make sure you didn't run off. To start another glitter war. Opening parenthesis. He teased her. She gasped. Ynie. That was one time. And technically, it was a glitter rebellion. She rolls her eyes dramatically. He gave her a side glance. Taeyang, you locked a grown man in the supply closet and demanded cupcakes and full control of the TV remote. Ini. To be fair, the man was watching boring news. I was doing everyone a favor. She defends herself. Closing parenthesis. Thyung pinched the bridge of his nose. Thyung. God help me. He looks at the ceiling, dramatically praying. Ini scrambled out of bed, still in her oversized strawberry print pajamas, and marched to her closet. Ini. I demand a victory breakfast, she announced. Ini. Pancakes, chocolate chips, whipped cream mountain, and 0 broccoli, she said, walking towards the bathroom. Closing parenthesis. Taeyung. I don't think that's legal. He stood up from the floor. Closing parenthesis. Ynie. I don't think kidnapping me was legal either. But here we are. She looked at him while raising her brows. He narrowed his eyes, but the smirk that curled on his lips betrayed him. 10 minutes later, the mansion kitchen, which looked more like something from a 5-star hotel, was filled with the sweet scent of butter, and a mess that only one girl and one very patient, reluctantly patient, Mafia king could make. Ini stood on a stool, flipping pancakes, with all the concentration of a heart surgeon. Taeyong stood behind her, arms crossed, pretending he wasn't worried she'd set herself on fire. Ini. I'm a culinary genius, she declared, splattering batter on the counter. Ini. Behold, the pancake of power. Tae-young. It's burning, he said, looking at the pan closing parenthesis .ynie. No, it's caramelizing. Tae-young don't know things, she thought. He rolled his eyes and grabbed a spatula, gently nudging her aside. Tae-hyung. Step away, pancake goblin. Ini. I am the pancake queen. You're just the royal helper, she said, leaving the counter. He flipped the ruined pancake with one flick of his wrist and plated it neatly. Yuna glared. We nay, ye. Show off. She walked away, not before rolling her eyes. Later at the table. She was mid-bite, cheeks stuffed with syrupy pancake, when she suddenly asked Kalon. Ynie. Did I scare you last night? She asked in her soft voice. Tae-young's fork paused. She looked up, big eyes peeking. Through syrup-slicked bangs. He took a slow breath. Tae-hyung. More than anything, he said quietly. Closing parenthesis. She pushed her plate away and slid down from her chair. Walked over to him, climbed into his lap without asking, wrapped her arms around his neck and whispered, Ynie. I'm sorry, she pouted. He held her tighter. Tae-hyung. I should have fought harder, he muttered. Closing parenthesis. Tae-hyung. I should have stopped them sooner. If they'd hurt you. Ynie. But they didn't, she interrupted, firm now. Double quotes. Ynie. Because you came for me. She smiled. She leaned back, her hands on his cheeks. Ini. And because you're my tiger. My scary, grumpy, overprotective Mafia brother, who always keeps his promises. She smiled, showing her boxy smile, just like Tae-young. He is looking at her. He blinked once, then again. And then Ini did the forbidden thing. She booped his nose. Boop ed. Y. Nye. Hey. Pin. Tae-hyung stared at her, utterly betrayed. Tae-young. Did you just... Ini poke him again. Tae-hyung. Do you want to get grounded? He fake glared at her. She giggled and jumped off his lap, running down the hall. Ini. Catch me if you can, old man. He stood, grabbed his jacket, and called out, Tae-hyung. You can't hide forever. I run a surveillance network across the entire country. Ini. But I have bunny slippers. That make me invisible. Her laughter echoed through the halls like sunlight. And as he watched her dart around the corner in mismatched socks, his heart full and his guard momentarily down, Kim Tae-young, the most feared man in Korea, felt human again. Because no throne of blood, no empire of fear, no mountain of enemies could ever take her from him again.